Hello, everybody. Welcome to the month of June. I'm at my trailer up in the Muskoka area. It's beautiful. It's sunny outside. I think spring is gone and summer's officially here, which I will definitely take. So June is going to be a lot of twists and turns, kind of like May, but a little bit more intense. So you really need to pay attention to every week that I'm going to tell you what to look out for. But before I get into it, can you do me a huge favor? Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel, and I greatly appreciate it when you do that. So let's get into it. The first week of June, I'm going to add Saturday, June 1st in with the full week. So we got Saturday, June 1st until Saturday, June 8th. So I pulled out two cards, and the two cards are restriction and disruption came out. So two sacred marker journey cards and restriction and disruption. Not the nicest cards, but it's really interesting. We're starting June right off the bat with a little bit of warning and a little bit of some homework that we all need to do in the background. So first of all, restriction. There's basically a restriction in all areas of your life right now. So if you find like you're being restricted because of finances, whether you don't have enough of it or you can't seem to get any, or you can't find a job, or you feel like you're being restricted in your relationships, you're just not connecting right now, just things aren't happening, well, that's the restriction card. It's almost like you're in a prison of your own making, because really it is your own making. This is where you need to actually, for this week, pay attention. You're really going to have to stop and pay attention and ask yourself, where am I coming from? How did I get here? Am I not seeing something? Is there something for me to repair, for me to move on? These are the questions you need to ask yourself this week, because for some odd reason, in the first week of June, the universe and spirit saying, stop, hold on, things aren't working in your life right now. And if they're not, these are the questions you need to ask yourself. So again, ask yourself, where am I coming from? How did I get here? Am I not seeing something? And is there something I need to repair? Wait for the next moves of what you should be doing next. And trust me, your next moves will appear to you in some sort of message. Don't worry about that. They will appear to you. But you pay attention to what your next moves are. Now, the second card, disruption. So if you had some plans for this week, don't be surprised if they fall through. Or if you thought there was a deal going to go through, or something was going to through, or you're going to celebrate something, well, that might fall through this week because of the disruption card. So now remember, disturbances need to come in our lives to clear the path. That's unfortunately, it needs to shake things up because it needs to wake us up and get diligent with our lives and pay attention in our lives, because a lot of us, we just go on autopilot in our lives. So disruption happens to wake us up. But also the good side about it, because this isn't always negative. It's not all about the bad. Disruption also has a beautiful opportunity lying within it. You may not see it this week, but I guarantee you're going to see it by the end of this month. It's because if something did go through this week, then another opportunity wouldn't present itself. So just know there's an underlining beautiful opportunity going to be created from this disruption. So this week, ask yourself those questions. Is there something you need to do, repair, or what is it you're not seeing? Because you're creating a prison of your own making. And it's time to stop doing that. So right off the June, Spirit wants you to get clear on some things. Welcome to the second week of June. So this is going to go from June 9th to the 15th. Now, the first week was a lot of turmoil with the restriction card and the disruption card. I hope it wasn't too intense for you. But the second week's card falls directly in line after the first week's. So the second week's card that you need to focus on this week is focus and the Grail Knight. So it's interesting. You're coming out of the prison of your own making. Maybe you had a revelation. Maybe you had an aha moment. I wouldn't be surprised if you did from the first week, if you did that self-reflection. Now, the focus card is saying, okay, now you're coming out of the prison of your own making. Focus at the task at hand. Stay in the present. No matter how small the task is directly in front of you, focus on that to completing that. Don't live too much in the past. Don't live too much in the future. Stay in the present, because the power lies in the present, not in the future or the past. So stay in the present no matter what. Don't let distractions take you away from what you need to focus on. Now, the Grail Knight. The Grail Knight is all about seeking the sacred. The Grail Knight is telling you that this week, yes, I know the first week I was a little bit shaky, but this week, all elements are going to come together as they're meant to come together. Now, the Grail Knight also is about love. So expect some romance in the air this week. So if you have a significant other, your love for each other is going to probably deepen. You're going to have more of a connection this week. Maybe someone's going to get engaged this week. But the Grail Knight also says, even if you don't have a partner or you're not dating anyone, can you fall in love with yourself again? Because love brings out love. Without love, nothing can happen. So fall in love with yourself. Be proud of who you are and where you've come through and what you've gone through in your life. Hold your head up high. So for the second week of June, stay focused no matter how small the task is in front of you, and expect some love. So all elements are going to come together as they're meant to be. So you can sit back, have a nice deep breath, and start relaxing. Welcome to week 3 of June. So we're going to have a little bit of intensity this week, but it's all good. So the week 3 of June is June 16th to the 22nd. So the 2 cards I pulled up for this week are the Dragon, which represents power and strength, and again, the mystery card. So I love the mystery card. I have a love-hate relationship with it. So the Dragon is letting you know if you feel like you're in a situation where there's an imbalance of power. The Dragon is showing up to lending you its power and strength. But it's also telling you, I don't think you realize how much power and strength you have within you. It's time to bring out your inner dragon in a loving way, please. Not a negative way. But the Dragon is giving you power and strength. So if you feel like there's a decision to be made, or you're in a situation where you kind of feel stuck and you have no control, or you have no direction on how to get out of it, the Dragon is stepping forward and giving you power and strength. Now, it's really interesting because at the end of the week, the mystery card comes up. So the mystery card says, okay, the Dragon, we brought you the Dragon to give you power and strength to rectify a situation of some sort, for you to get in control again. But near the end of the week, we're going to leave you blinded. So the mystery card means, screw it, you're being blinded. You're not supposed to have control of your life because Spirit is planting seeds on your path that you are not meant to see right now. So if at the end of the week you're just kind of unclear about things, or you don't feel like you have total control over things, even though you rectified a situation or got out of something that you're wondering how you're going to get out of, that's exactly how you should feel. So just note, Spirit is keeping you blinded because it's planting seeds on your path that you're not meant to see right now. So you might as well just sit back and enjoy the ride, because your life is actually in the universe and Spirit's hand, not yours. Now, I'm a type A personality, so I like to know the outcome of things. So when I get the mystery card, it's like, ugh, because I don't know what the outcome is. And I don't like being in that situation, but that's where my trust in Spirit and the universe comes in. And I said, okay, Spirit, universe, you do you. I'll sit back till you want to reveal itself. So for this week, just know you have unlimited power and strength. The Dragon has appeared to give you power and strength to rectify something, but near the end of the week, you're just going to be blinded to some surprises. Welcome to the last week of June. Now, I hope the mystery card isn't keeping you blinded too much. But welcome to the last week of June, and that is from June 23rd to June 30th. So the 2 cards I pulled out for the very last week are the Queen and the Perception card. So the Queen is all about feminine power, sexuality, fertility, feminine friendships. So when the Queen appears, she's asking for total truth. She's asking you to respect yourself and have your confidence and hold your head up high. But the Queen is also asking you something else. When's the last time you had some fun? When's the last time you just read a book because you wanted to read a book, not because it was a book you had to read? Or when's the last time you went to a spa for a massage? Or you could just have a day to do nothing? So the Queen reminds you, also take care of yourself. Now, the Queen also represents pregnancy, either literally or as a metaphor, giving birth to new ideas. So this week, expect the unexpected. Expect some new ideas, new opportunities to fall into your lap this week. Now, remember, the Queen says, hold your head up high, Always have self-respect for yourself, and please have some fun. Take care of yourself. The second card for this week is perception. Now, with these new opportunities and whatever's coming your way this week, perception is a card where how do you look at things? What pair of glasses do you put on to perceive things? Do you perceive things negatively or do you perceive things positively? Because remember, your perception is your reality. Now, if you find you're in the midst of a conflict or some sort of chaos, remove yourself from it and look at it through a neutral pair of eyes. Look at it through a different perception, because maybe that's all you needed to do to find out what your next movement is. So this week, to my females out there, hold your head up high and watch for some miracles to happen to you this week. And perception. Look at things through a different set of glasses. And I think you're going to be amazed by the end of this week. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.